Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams at the center position. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Baines in at center. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, every team is a national team because every game's televised. It's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Here's Bledsoe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He has that powerful, chiseled frame that allows Bledsoe to finish so well through contact.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Siakam. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play showed so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, there for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Here's Van Vliet. The Pelicans make their last shot. Outside Lowry. Pulls up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They double-team Siakam. Right side Lowry. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bledsoe for 3. Drops in the tray. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Siakam. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
There's Ball with the 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 8-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Powell, he's jacked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Fred VanVleet. To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Now, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry has
Fires the three, drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Siakam. From 15 feet away, that shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Hart. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 12. Redick with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up for good against Milwaukee. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Stops, pops, shot is good off the back rim and in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
For 3, the shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The pass to Siakam. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
Pelicans leading by 5. Redick is in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. Baines can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They shoot the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got J.J. Redick. is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. OG Anunoby's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Pelicans keep it alive. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Shots good by Boucher.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pelicans leading by 6. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. It's holded by Thomas. The Raptors shooting a scorching 68% in the game.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Kept alive. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 6. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. McCaw, the pass to Boucher, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some big young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Ball. Another shot. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 8 points.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the back.
Here's McCall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out to the right wing. A floater. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For 3, Bledsoe. And the Pelicans get it back. Adams trying to free himself up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Van Vliet with it. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. Stolen by Ball. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Taking a look here at numbers for Lonzo Ball. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Thomas. And it's Terrence Davis in for Patrick McCall. Davis with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Davis against Bledsoe. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Davis kicks the foul. Misses the 3. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Led by as many as 14 points.
This guy, one of the most explosive drivers in the game. Eric Bledsoe leaving nothing to chance.
Raptors trail by 9. And the call will 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end, and that, to me, was his best performance to date.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up. He's trying to make the pay. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 1:27 left in the first half. Davis, the pass to Lowry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Lowry's got 6 points.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
That one good for 2. Bulls got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Here's Baines. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Andre Bembry's checked in for the Raptors. And then for New Orleans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Melly. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
I'll tell you, never misses a chance to drop a dime. As usual, Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
Redick for 3. No good there. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. And so it's New Orleans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 7 assists. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Pelicans?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, Yakam, Splaka Kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
tighten up here in the second. You know Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
New Orleans leading by 16. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Baines in at the middle spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now Lowry after Zion Williamson missed from long range.
Well, a trifecta from Kyle Lowry. This guy gets great lift on his jump shot.
Lowry's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. No good from Bledsoe. Toronto shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And he makes that one. Lowry's got 13.
You know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
There's Williamson with the 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Big trail by 14. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. The shot's good. He's got 16.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Van Vliet outside. But they recover it. Passes it to Siakam. And Siakam drops it down.
Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
New Orleans leading by 14. Bledsoe dishes the ball. Fires for 3. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have and the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a wide open look for Siakam. Drains it from 17 feet out. 14 points for Siakam.
This is an important part of Pascal Siakam's game. Get into your mid-range, catch your rhythm.
Of course, I'd say it's pretty hard to beat Patrick McCaw's first 3 seasons in the NBA. Won 2 titles with the Warriors and then 1 with the Raptors.
And how special is that accomplishment? McCaw bided his time, learned from some star players and winners, and now is a key player on this team. 3 rings to his name and plenty of years ahead of him.
And it's New Orleans scoring again.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Here's McCall. No points in the game yet for him. Really left alone that time.
Not only is Pascal Siakam elevating his offensive game, he's elevating his efficiency. He is working right now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who's getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Now he's checked in for the Raptors. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Patrick McCaw. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Hayes, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And here's the fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway. 16 points for him.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Boucher kicks to Davis. Back to Boucher. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Redick with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Redick's got 9 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Davis in the corner. All sorts of time. Again, Toronto.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
The Pelicans shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. And it's Melli missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with push.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Redick with the 3. Good on the triple. Redick's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Pelicans.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Davis surveying the floor. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Redick for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lays it up off the glass. 17 points for J.J. Redick.
It doesn't take much for Redick to catch fire. And once this happens, well, he keeps looking to score.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We got Bledsoe, and it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
On the free throw, no good. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd and a 2nd, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Bembry, guarded by Bledsoe. Bembry's shot good. Bembry's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And Toronto has possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 at field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's McCaw, and he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Gabriel. It's hauled in by Thomas. Raptors shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
Every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. He didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember, I think it was yesterday. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's McCall. Pass to Len. Over Hernangomez.
I'll tell you, grit and heart, two aspects that Willie is bringing to the defensive end, finds a way to affect that shot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see. And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by New Orleans. To the inside, and a dunk by Len.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Williamson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist in the game. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Eric Bledsoe.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. Knocks it loose. Williamson with the bounce pass. It's good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's McCall. The pass to Bembry. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. That's how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
That one is no good. Here's Gabriel. Three-pointer. Bembry with the rebound. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defense to stop. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.